Never let it be said that a good deed doesn't go unpunished. Or in this instance, a virtue signalling stupid deed. Do you remember hearing about that French theatre owned by left-wing people, according to the media? I remember reading about it when it first happened. They let in a bunch of refugees a few months ago. Do you remember that? Hundreds of them, to be precise. And it was for an event, I think something like Refugees Welcome. So they invited them with free tickets. And they got bored, as they do. Yeah, those 4-star hotels and the technology, that sort of stuff, as an attention span, can fade out pretty quick. Yeah. So they got their free tickets. They went into the theatre and they didn't come out. They took over the place. And here's the hilarious update of this stupid virtue signal. They're still 3 months later, and the situation is much worse now, because where the theatre was in trouble because they'd stayed in there a couple of weeks previously, now it being months, they're facing bankruptcy. Yeah, they're facing going bust. They're facing the whole theatre just going to ruin because these refugees decided to stay. They got the free tickets. What was wrong with their 4-star hotels? Yeah, I don't know what France is like, but certainly here in the UK, some of the hotels that I've seen, most people couldn't afford to stay there themselves. So if France is anything like us here in the UK, then why did they choose to leave that? Well, there's a theory behind that as well. Because not only is the theatre facing ruin, there's a lot of crime going on too, apparently, with these refugees, including sexy time related crime. So they're not only making the theatre bankrupt and completely putting it into the ground, there's a lot of violence and crime taking place too. So as I said initially, never let it be said that a good deed doesn't go unpunished, or in this instance, it very much is a virtue signalling stupid deed that went terribly, horribly wrong, right? Ta-ta.